and welcome back to episode 12 of Nightmare Realm. As always, Rock here. And hopefully, if all goes well, today will be our last episode of Nightmare Realm. Now, we discussed a little bit last time on where our best guess of where the remaining wolves are. And our best guess is over in the far corner of the foresty area. Now, we do most likely have a lot of mobs that we're going to have to deal with, but I think damn it, cave spiders. We do have, I think we do have the supplies that we need to deal with this, but best guess is it is in the far corner of this area. Hello. It's a water source block. That's, I think, the first water source block I've seen in the map. Okay, we got something over here. I wonder if it's the only one. By the look of it, it's quite possibly the only one. Okay. Let's see if I can secure our surrounding. Bloop. More torches, that's always good. More arrows, that's always good. Don't need a backup sword. Boop. So I think this is the entrance. What have we got here? Area, dungeon, bunker steam. It has a very retro feel to it. The 3x3 tunnel reminds me a lot of old school games. Okay. Oh, that takes so long to break. Okay. Let's do this. I'm guessing this is the final area of the map that we haven't been to quite yet. And I'm hoping the remaining two wolves are in here, because if not, I don't quite know where I would find them. Lots of mobs to deal with. We just want to make sure we get things lit up. Ooh, that's a nice little fun box. Okay. I don't think we really need to, per se, go about destroying all the spawners in the fun box. I think we're good enough to just torch them off and continue on. Spawn torch here, torch there. Overall, I don't think this is going to be too terrible. Close combat kind of situations are very favorable for me, especially in this older version. And I think I should be very, very good in this. It's just going to be a lot of kind of focusing on mobs, slowly killing them, and pressing forward. You know, it's going to be a little bit of maybe an annoyance, but oh, that's got to be a fun box right there. Yeah, totally a fun box. It'll be a little bit of an annoyance, but it's not going to be anything too terrible. Hey, guy. Alright, you're annoying. That's all. That's it. Nothing else. Okay. Hey there, guy. So what we're going to need to do is just kind of explore around a little bit, making sure everything is well lit. And, well, hello there. You are a glorious looking spawner. Grab the torches. Don't really need those. Gray wool. Let's drop off a little bit of more stuff. Okay. One wool down. If all goes well, we won't have to worry too much about the next wool. We'll just keep pressing forward. A very blandish looking area, I do say. It's very very old school CTM, definitely. So you can't really blame it too much for that. It does have a very retro CTM feel to it. Very boxy, not a whole lot of decoration. That's really just how the older CTMs were. So not a whole lot to do about that, but that's just how it was. Hello. Golden apples will grab you. Don't eat you, or you. Also, it doesn't help that we have a diamond sword and iron armor, so this stuff is pretty cake. Pretty cake. Let's get around. Ooh, hello, slime. Let's get around real quick, lighting up the area so we don't have to worry about spawns. We'll continue on. Where'd you come from? We'll light you up just in case, but we'll continue on. Okay, nothing over here. This is where we came in. This looks out of place. It's just a silverfish. I believe, well, this would have been potions, so slimes would have been absolutely useless at this point. Wow, is that really a wool box? Okay, apparently this was significantly easier than I expected. This is going to be a pink wool, gray wool. A pretty short episode, apparently. Later. We'll go back this way. There we go. This way, I think, is the way that we're gonna need to get out of here. Now, is it this way or the other way? I think it's this way. Yeah, so apparently this area was a lot shorter than I expected. Not necessarily a bad thing. I probably should have found this area earlier than I did. Definitely the last episode's areas were more of a last episode than this area was. So it's a bit of a shame that I didn't get this area earlier and didn't find the previous area last, because that would have made the last episode a bit more interesting. But however, it does appear that getting out is gonna be fun, potentially. It's a shame that we didn't find a harder area for the last episode, but you know, it happens. I'm not too concerned. Let's just get our happy little self out of here and call this a monumental victory. I do want to get that source block of water, I think, since we don't really have a whole lot going on, and this episode's going to be pretty short from what it looks like. We might as well do something to extend the episode a little bit, and I think grabbing that source block of water would be a good starter. Now, whether there's a second source block of water somewhere in the map is a different story, but I'm not too concerned about that. I'd be plenty content at least getting one source block. Now, if I had a block of source block of lava, we could make a cobble generator, but I'm not gonna worry about that. And I apparently ran the complete wrong way. Alright, let's get over here. We will stop over at the monument first, then we'll head over to our base, grab a touch of iron, make a little bucket, grab the source block of water, and then get back to the monument, and we can call it an episode for there. Episode/series there. It's overall from my experience with the map, it was fun. However, it wasn't as difficult as I expected. Now, definitely playing it in the release version of Minecraft, the 1.9 1.9.5 beta, or not beta, snapshot, i.e. the release version of Minecraft, definitely could have possibly increased the difficulty a little bit, but probably not enough to make a difference. I think overall this map just doesn't really stand the test of time. It is pretty easy if you know what you're doing. Now, I will say, if I did play this a long time ago, it would probably have been significantly more harder, significantly more difficult. But as it stands now, pretty easy. All right, so with that, we have achieved a monumental victory. Bam. We do, however, like I did mention before, I think we will grab that source block of water and add that to our monument as a little extra something, since, you know, we finished the map and the episode is pretty early. This episode is in its infancy. Pretty short episode so far. I might as well fill up a little bit of time for you guys. So we'll be getting our block, or not our block, but our bucket, and go grabbing the source block of water, add that to the monuments, and call it a day there. One, two, three, boop. I think I have a bucket. Oh, well, I had a bucket. I didn't need to make that. But you know what? F it. Doesn't matter. Oh, that doesn't matter. I've got so much iron that it's kind of insignificant that I using that little bit of iron right there is fairly insignificant. So I'm not too concerned. All right. Now it's a matter of remembering where in that forest that source block of water was. I think I have an idea. I could probably just kind of wander through the forest at a diagonal and find it, but we'll see. We will see. Do 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 do. All right. Made it back to the area. Let's get our running shoes on and do a little dashing about, prancing, skipping, tee tee. And we'll grab that source block of water. Do 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 do. Alright, source block of water. I wonder if there's actually a second source block of water in the map. I think I asked that question before. But be interesting. Another source block of water for infinite water. Whether that was done or not, it's a different story, but I don't know. Probably not if I had to guess. I would guess as such that there is no second source block of water, so that I'm not sure why. I don't know, I just have that feeling that there's no second source block of water. It feels very vexish to do something like that. We'll see. Running back over towards the Victory Monument now, we will... I think we have the mats for a sign, or have a sign at the Victory Monument. Oh, our food. We're getting a little bit hungry. There we go. Let's see. All right. Okay. The question is, do I have a sign at the monument, or do I have to grab one? Let's just take a quick peek to see if we have one in our chest. Perfect. And we'll continue heading back up over to the Victory Monument. Oh, yeah. Takes you a second to remember if it's what the title of the monument is, whether it's Victory Monument or something else. But it is indeed Victory Monument. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay. We got this up here. We will put boop boop and water source. Yay! All right. So with that is going to do it for today. A little bit short of an episode, but we found the wolves fairly quickly, so not a whole lot we could do. But that is going to do it for the Nightmare Realms series. Thanks for watching. And as always, if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, or feedback, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the episode, do feel free to leave a like. It always helps. As always, this is Rock, and I'll catch you guys next time.